Hello, everybody! Happy Pokemon Day Eve! Merry Pokemon Day Eve to all who celebrate. Shiny Kyurem, nice. I actually like Kyurem Shiny a lot. I don't know if I'd go as far as to say it's underrated, per se, but I like it. 9 hours away from Gen 10. Oh my god, Chad, it doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel real. Not only are we shortly away from Pokemon Day, but we're shortly away from Fire Red and Leaf Green. Which, what do we think, chat? This is what it's the layout shaping up so far. Pokemon Fire Red versus Leaf Green. I still want to do I still have a few finishing touches. Few finishing touches on this, but it's shaping up, chat. It's shaping up. Oh yeah, Resident Evil. What's up, everybody? How's it going? We're just gonna be big chillin' tonight. Because the main action starts in several hours. Many hours from now. Well, not that many hours. More like 9. We excited, chat? You're nervous? Yeah, I always get like anticipation butterflies. Yeah, chat, we're gonna know what the starters this time tomorrow. We're gonna know what the starters look like. Oh my god. We will know all. Well, not all, but also so many people have been saying Champions is gonna get Shadow Drop. I don't know if I believe that. But, we'll definitely learn about Champions and probably get an actual release date, so that's exciting. Don't you think that's exciting, Ivor? Aren't you excited? Ivor's light eyelashes. This guy could be like a fairy. Get rid of like the obvious fighting type outfit. He could be a fairy representative with those wispy eyelashes. Yeah, we're gonna be up bright and early.
Here is a present.
Hey, Justin, thanks for gifting Midnight a sub. I appreciate it. We're gonna be up bright and early in a little bit, chat. I will, of course, be streaming the presents this morning. Probably be live around like 8:30, 40-ish. We'll get some last minute speculation in. Extremely handsome. Yeah, those types of like wispy eyelashes. What's this dude doing in a fighting dojo? He should be on the runway. But I actually thought, chat, that it might be fun to go ahead and... Again, not only is it almost Pokemon Day, not only is it almost Pokemon Day, but it's almost Fire Red and Leaf Green Day. So I think we're gonna look at all the shinies. All Ivor game. People are... I can't believe how rude Gwen was. Leave Ivor alone. Pokemon Legends Ivor. Did I evolve my Hippowdon? Yeah, I did. Okay. That's right. I have been getting some good shinies lately, chat. Who's Ivor? This guy right here. That's Ivor. They love doing the little, like, this is, you're just like Sam, you look like you could be Samus's brother. Him and Samus got separated at birth. I don't know what happened. You have your counter ready for your leaf green team? Well, chat, how about we, work? No. Do 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 do. Put on Ivor's clothes. Yeah, you do get pretty ripped if you put his clothes on. Wait, how do you even? Wait. That's right. I haven't checked out any of. Whoa! Look at the pink pant. That kind of rules, actually. We could go full pink. Let's hope the customization in Gen 10 is as nice as it is in this game. Ugh, why do I want to look like Grisham? If I wanted to look cursed. I still like this Soul Rock sweater. Shredder. So there's the tracksuit. There we go. That really does, like, give you so much muscle. Look at the muscles. Insane. Those shoes are so ill-fitting. Look, we could be a little Corbeau. Where's Dilbert's outfit? Corbeau probably has the nicest looking outfit here. Those somewhat match my sneakers. Yeah, I hope they talk about Deoxys too. Don't make me have to hack in Deoxys and Fire Red and Leaf Green, please. Don't make me do it. We could wear dainty little gloves. Glitches for Leaf Green. There's a lot. There are a lot of glitches for Fire Red and Leaf Green. Lots of them. With not much, I should say, not very difficult setup either. Not very difficult setup either. Like the Nugget Bridge glitch. All you do is essentially just lose. And then go back and fight him again and again. You don't even need to, like, do anything fancy. So here, if I could get OBS to work. Come on. Yeah, glitches slash and or exploits. Yeah, that's definitely more of an exploit. Yeah, that's true. There is, like I said, there's a lot. There's some glitches for Fire Red and Leaf Green, chat, that I've never even heard of that I've seen people talking about. It's crazy stuff. Okay, I got it, finally. Okay, let's bring this on in. Let me crop it first. Cropping it would be nice. So let's familiarize ourselves with some of the lovely shinies we might be seeing. So this is from Project Shiny Dex, of course. So let's see. We'll do it to Charizard. Alright. You know what? I might crop this even more, actually. Sorry, Venusaur. You look great, but I'm gonna crop ya. You're getting cropped! Happy Pokemon Day Eve, chat! What's up, everybody? We're gonna look at some of the lovely shinies in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Because outside of starters, it's like... I don't really know. I don't really know what type of team I want. This list also has, this list is also nice because it tells you where everything is. So here's a look at our starters. Bulbasaur's shiny looks so nice. You'll notice that some of these shinies definitely have more of an oomph to them back in the day. But even Charmander's yellow looks really, really nice. Charmander's yellow looks very nice. Even Squirtle's shiny is improved back then. Huh. I think Squirtle's shiny is improved, and yet Wartortle and Blastoise have better shinies in Ruby and Sapphire. In Ruby and Sapphire, they're more, like silvery blue and not purple. Also, that shell color is kind of a tragedy. That shell color is rough. That's rough. I really don't like that shell color. Again, invoking like a Mamoswine kind of poopy shiny. Yeah, I think Bulbasaur, you actually can't really tell from Venusaur's sprite. Like the flower is a little bit more orange, but you can't really tell. I think Bulbasaur might be the big winner. I mean, Charizard's obviously a classic. I wish you could see the nice red. Charizard almost has like a vampire-ass shiny. Charizard has a vampire shiny. What's up, everybody? We are going to look at the Fire Red and Leaf Green shinies. I'm going to try to figure out what routes do I want to try to hit. Because obviously I can't control... If there's like 4 different Pokemon on a route, I can't control what shiny. Like, well, I mean, if it's like a 60%, probably have a better shot at getting that. All right, let's scroll down. So there's our starters, which honestly all look pretty. Squirtle is really nice. I love that green shell. That is so nice. Oh, I accidentally... Let's get Caterpie in there. So here's our bugs. Beedrill shiny is a classic. Love Beedrill shiny. I don't hate Butterfree shiny, though. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Venonat, where the eyes change colors. So here we actually have a little bit of interesting... So Metapod is more common in Leaf Green, and Kakuna is more common in Fire Red. I have it a little cropped over here, but that's like... It's saying pattern bush. There. Slightly better. Then we have Pidgey and company, which if I get shiny Pidgey, chat, I'm going to be distraught. I'm going to be so sad. If I end up getting a shiny Pidgey, I'm going to be so sad. I like Raticate's shiny, the nice red color. Spearo's got a good shiny with the bright yellow wings. Yeah, if I get Pidgey, I'm gonna get flashbacks to ZA. I am going to get brought right back to ZA. Look at Ekans, though. So Ekans and Arbok are Fire Red. So if you're interested in shiny hunting them, just keep that in mind. Ekans is very early, too, right before you get to Cerulean. Pikachu shiny kind of always been a tragedy. I do like Raichu's orange, although that could just look like Raichu under certain conditions. Not the greatest. Yeah, the orange is nice. I do like orange Raichu. Yeah, imagine shiny hunting Spearow in Let's Go Pikachu. Who would do such a thing? Okay, we got the Niddos, which Nidoking. Look at that Nidoking, chat. That is popping off. Nidoran male and Nidorino are also, like, so good. Sandslash is more muted red in this gen. Yeah, Nidoking, definitely top 5 Kanto shiny. 100%. I mean, Nidoran and Nidorina have good ones. It's just, you know, Nidoqueen has to make it all green. Nidoqueen just has to be green all over the place. Happy Pokemon Day, chat! My goodness. Alright, we got Clefairy. Oh, so here's another interesting quirk. Some Pokemon are cheaper in the game corner in different versions. So Clefairy is in both game corners, but for some reason it's cheaper to buy in Fire Red, which you can shiny hunt them. You can shiny hunt game corner Pokemon. Remember, this is back in the Wild Wild West stage, chat. This is before Gen 5. So pretty much everything is shiny huntable except for a few, like, odd cases. Yeah, shiny Vulpix is way more mustardy than I remember it being. You're in a queue to get the promotional set with reward points? Oh my gosh. I actually do like Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff shinies here. Ninetales looks great, though. Ninetales makes up for it, which Vulpix and Ninetales are Leaf Green exclusive, and then Fire Red gets Growlithe and Arcanine. Alright, let's see. Oh, look at Vileplume! Look at Vileplume shiny Chef's Kiss 10 out of 10. That orange flower is so nice. It's so nice. Orangey yellow. She reminds me a lot of Venusaur shiny. And then there's Paris. Paris is an interesting one. I think I want to go for Paris because, chat, listen. There's a route. Or, not a route. But there's, what is it, Basement 1 in Mount Moon. It's all Paris. It's 100% Paris. Which will guarantee me a shiny Paris. Because it'll be nice to have somebody that can go for Spore. And I'll get to have Parasect on my team. And that rules. Too bad we can't get Blossom. Until post-game. At least I think so. I don't think there's a Sunstone anywhere. Shiny Venonat and Venomoth are classics. Then we got Diglett. Even Persian shiny looks decent here. Look at that. You can actually tell. Yeah, Diglett and Dugtrio, you can't even tell. You can't even tell from the back sprite that they're shiny. Probably won't be shiny hunting in Diglett's cave. Probably not. Look at Golduck's sprite, too. Even Golduck has a nicer one. Fire Red exclusive. Fresh water equals ponds and lakes. I don't ever think of Psyduck as an exclusive Pokemon, but it is. For some reason. Their nose. You know, I don't know that we have an answer to that. Yeah, well, even Shiny Golduck, it's like its groove back. We got our... I always think of them as... I know they're like big dogs, but the yellow... They remind me of tigers, too. I think of it as like a tiger. Sunstone's on one of the Sevi Islands. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, less than 9 hours to go, chat. We got the Polys, who look very good in 2D. Okay, so Abra is cheaper in Leaf Green. Abra is just a little bit cheaper at the game corner in Leaf Green. I might try Abra. I feel like I gotta do a game corner shiny. And Abra would be a good one for that. And then I could just trade with myself. We're hitting a lot of trade evolutions here, because then we have Machamp. I feel like Machamp's green shiny changes. Sometimes it's lighter and sometimes it's darker. I'll probably be live around 8:30, 8:40 in the morning. We'll hang out for a little bit, get our last minute speculations in, and then boom. And of course, I will have the reaction up on YouTube later. Shiny Machop shiny line is hideous. Yeah, it's not. I think I genuinely prefer light blue / gray Machamp. I don't like the shiny. It's not one of my favorites. I mean, I wouldn't hate it if I got it. Ooh, okay, we've got some good ones here. Tentacool and Tentacruel, if you need a water type, chat. If you need a good water type for your Fire Red Leaf Green playthrough, I've got just the guy in mind. A cool tent. Yeah, shiny. I do like the blue for Victory Bell, though. But I don't think it's as nice as Vileplume shiny. Oh, look at Tentacruel. That is such a great shiny. That might be like top 10 Kanto shinies. And of course, Rapidash and Ponyta are... This is probably the best they look. Like, that color of blue and gray is perfect. The presents is at 9 in the morning Eastern time. Shiny Ponyta! Geodude line, Golem shiny is lame. I actually think Geodude has the best shiny of the line. It's like a golden nugget. And then Graveler just turns copper. The presents is at 9 in the morning, chat, Eastern time. So whatever time that is for you. Slowpoke shiny. Again, you can genuinely tell it's shiny here. Yeah, Slowbro has a great shiny. And Slowpoke is Leaf Green exclusive. I think that might be Leaf Green's strongest exclusive, the Slowpoke line. I might try to do Slowpoke in Leaf Green. Maybe. And then we have another underrated Gen 1 shiny, Magneton. Look at how good Magneton shiny looks, chat. It looks so good. Of course, there are Pokemon that you can only get shiny by egg hatching. Farfetch'd is one of them. Oh, so the NPC trade for Seal is shiny locked. We got Meatball Birds. I like Grimer and Muck shinies. I think they're fun. Poliwrath, a good water type for Gen 1? Yeah. Chat, listen, don't worry about having, like, an optimized team for Fire Red and Leaf Green. They're not hard games. Do not... I really don't think you should ever approach any of these games with, like, I've got to have the most epic, maximized team. Like, just pick your favorites. Yeah, pick your favorites. They're very easy games. You don't need to... You're not playing Elden Ring, you know? You don't need to gear up and have, like, epic Dragonites and pseudos and stuff. Just have fun. Just have fun. I promise you, it's not a hard game. You won't struggle. Unless you're purposely doing something wrong. You know who doesn't do anything wrong, though? Shiny Shelder. That orange is so nice. Fire Red exclusive. Maybe Shelder should be the one for me. Although I don't know how fishing shinies works. Fishing probably is a little bit more annoying to do than just, like, walking in the grass. But that Shelder is so nice! It's like GameCube orange. Beautiful. You got it? Oh, nice. Bag secured. Are odds different? Yes. So this is back during ye olden days. So the odds are, what, 8,192? Full odds. Look at Ghastly's shiny, though. Oh my god, that's so nice. And again, look at Gengar, chat. You can tell. You can genuinely tell that Gengar is shiny. God, that Haunter sprite is so freaking sweet. Haunter rules. Haunter is so cool. Although that is a great Gengar sprite. Like, they kind of Ozempic'd Gengar a little bit, too, over the years. I like when Gengar's a chunky boy. I like when Gengar is like a big ghosty. Ooh, and then we have Drowsy and Hypno, who have great shinies. Oh wow, Krabby's is a lot less vibrant than I thought it would be. Huh. I actually think Krabby's shiny is better in 3D. Wow, look at Kingler. Kingler looks so different. What the hell? I do not remember Kingler looking like this. When did he look so swampy? You can only get Wild Kingler and Leaf Green. That, you know what? Hold on. Wait a minute, chat. I need to check this. I have a shiny Kingler right here. Hold on. We need to compare this for science. I do not remember shiny Kingler looking like this. Oh, also, since stream cut out yesterday, Zygarde did kill us. I accidentally took this Oranguru, but it's not shiny. Just a little update to that. Okay. So we've got Kingler. And we've... Let me put over here. The bottom half of the crab is a completely different color. The bottom on the sprite in Leaf Green and Fire Red is like muddy. It's green. His bottom half turned white. That is so weird. That is a genuine, just different color. That is just a full-on different color. How weird. Some shinies have just completely morphed over the years. That is so bizarre. Okay. Well, today I've learned that they have changed Kingler Shiny significantly. Ooh, look at Execute. Execute would be a fun one. Voltorb too. That is such a nice blue. I would love a Pokeball that color. You got Executor. I almost think Marowak looks more vibrant in modern Pokemon. Wow, look at how dark Hitmonlee looks. Whoa, whoa, wait a minute. I know I have Hitmonlee on here. Hold on. It's crazy how drastically some of these shinies have changed. Where's my Hitmonlee? I know I have one. I think I have Hitmonchan in here too, so we can look at them both. Oh, I have another Kingler. There's Gengar. Oh, here's Krabby. I should have looked at Krabby. Look at how yellow Krabby's shiny is. That's so different. That is so different. Okay, here's Hitmonlee. Here's Hitmonlee. Yeah, look at that. It almost became... It's like a less rich green. I think I like the darker color better. The fire red leaf green, darker green. Interesting. Do I have Hitmonchan in here? No, but I have a lot of Snom. I have lots of Snom. Any Goldeen hunters in Fire Red Leaf Green? Anybody really psyched to shiny hunt Goldeen? Oh, here's Marowak. Let's see Marowak. Yeah, Marowak's shiny got more vibrant over the years. Interesting. Okay, I got Jinx. We can compare Jinx and see if Jinx is any different. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, look at Coughing shiny, chat! And Lickitung, who of course is only obtainable by hatching eggs. It's weird because Coughing is more common in Fire Red and Wild Weezing is Fire Red exclusive, but we also get Ekans too. So Fire Red is like the canonical Team Rocket version. If you want to roleplay as Team Rocket, chat, you gotta pick Fire Red. Yeah, the mansion will be an exciting spot to shiny hunt. Look at the back sprite of shiny Weezing is almost like a different color. Oops, it's too cropped. I've always really loved Chansey's shiny, but the shiny hunting in the Safari Zone is... You gotta be in the right mindset. What would that make Leaf Green? The protagonist version. Tangela? Oh, that's so cute. I love green noodles. Wow, look at Kangaskhan shiny. I have like 1,000 Kangaskhan. It's like more... The Fire Red Leaf Green one is lighter in color, I think. It's more of like a neutral brown color. I never liked Kangaskhan shiny that much, unfortunately. Wish it was a little bit better. I do, however, like Horsey and Seadra shinies. Aren't those nice? And of course, Kingdra. Oh, Seeking shiny isn't that bad. It's definitely better than Goldeen shiny. Goldeen and Seeking are so late in the Gen 1 Pokedex. I always think of them being, like, up here. They should be around where, like, Poliwag and Psyduck are, but no. They're all the way... Like, they're past Rhydon. That's wild. They're, like, right button up to the end of the Pokedex here. Star You Star Me, classics. Absolute classics. Very nice. Mr. Mime, great shiny. Let's compare, let's look at Jinx. I definitely have a Jinx in here somewhere. Here she is. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty... Yeah. She has more, what she has in the shiny, she has platinum hair. In the regular Jinx has blonde hair, and shiny Jinx has platinum blonde hair. I kind of like that. I actually kind of like that. And look, you don't see those weird spikes in Jinx's dress that you see in the Sword and Shield model. What are those? Who added them? Does Jinx just have like a ton of spider legs under that dress? I'm scared. I hate those spikes. Take them away. They're not needed. Whoever added those spikes to Jinx, explain, please. I need you to explain. Ooh, look at Electabuzz and Magmar. They're much nicer in 2D. Electabuzz is so coppery. Pinsir, all-timer, shiny. Even Tauros, which we can... I have a plethora of Tauros that we can look at. I've hatched Tauros. I've gotten Dynamax Tauros. Oh, look at that downgrade. Look at that downgrade in Sword and Shield. The mane used to be so vibrant and green and more like lemon yellow. That is a huge downgrade. Wow, that is a huge downgrade. I actually really... Oh, man. It's a shame you're in the Safari Zone and so stinking rare, Tauros. That's a great Tauros sprite, by the way. The Fire Red Leaf Green one might be Tauros' best sprite. That's really nice. I like that. I hate this Tauros model in the Sword and Shield. The knees. The knees don't look right. Yeah, Gyarados doesn't look as red as modern shiny Gyarados typically looks. It's more orange. Magikarp looks great, though. Magikarp always be looking, popping off. Ditto looks nice. Shiny stay shiny during transformation. That's fun. If you can get Ditto shiny, chat, I kneel. Then we got the Eevees who all look... even Flareon's shiny is nice. Dare I say? Do I dare say? Vaporeon and Jolteon, classic. Oh, look at Porygon. So Porygon is, and I didn't even know this, Porygon is cheaper in Leaf Green at the game corner. So if you really want to shiny hunt Porygon, which you can shiny hunt Eevee too. You can shiny hunt Eevee. I guess if you want to shiny hunt Porygon, go for Leaf Green. It's so weird. Alright, we got our fossils. Oh, look at the brighter shell on Amistar. The shell looks a lot brighter in the back sprite than it actually looks on the shiny. Aerodactyl's definitely more pink here. Actually, I have Aerodactyl. Let's see. Sometimes I forget that this game has, like, all the fossils. This game, Sword and Shield. Tons of fossils. Tons of them. Here he is. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty faithful. The wings look a bit more, the blue on the wings on the inside looks, which it's very Charizard. They loved blue inner wings in Gen 1. It's a bit more vibrant on the 2D sprite, but it's similar, right? They're pretty similar. Snorlax actually looks less dark. Do I have a Snorlax on here? Yes. Yeah, modern Snorlax is way more blue. The shiny almost looks like just regular Snorlax in Fire Red Leaf Green. Snorlax hasn't been that kind of green color, I feel like, in a long time. Weird. So that's actually one where the 3D model is more vibrant. Alright, we are almost done here. We got our legendaries and Mew. Dratini is cheaper in Fire Red. Again, for what reason they did that, I don't know. But if you want to get yourself a Dratini early, you can buy it from the Game Corner. And then you can shiny hunt all the legendaries, chat. You can shiny hunt Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Mewtwo. And reminder, Mew is only in Emerald. I've seen a few people saying, oh, we could shiny hunt Mew. Mew is in Emerald. So if they ever give us Emerald, then yes, we can. But in Fire Red and Leaf Green, no Mew. No Mew. Yeah, some very nice sprites. I think Tauros. I might even say like Electabuzz. Seadra's is so nice. Shelder, Rapidash, Ponyta, Tentacool. Poliwag and Whirl, Arcanine. Even Golduck's sprite or shiny is so much nicer. We'll just have to see which way the shiny dice roll. Here, let me link this if you guys want your own the website link. Here it is. All right, let's go back to ZA and get some more shinies, shall we? I almost feel like I should go back to Scarlet. We should go back to Gen 9, considering it's gonna be over in a few hours. A Scarlet Violet look back. Yeah, we can absolutely do that. I don't want to subject people to watching Scarlet all stream, but maybe before I end we can do that. We got a sassy mint. How nice. Speaking of Mankey, there's one route where you can get primarily like Mankey. What was it? Mankey and Spearow. That might be a good route for me to shiny hunt in Fire Red Leaf Green. I'm gonna try to get no dupes. Like, I don't want the same shiny on both teams. Oh, you know what I should do? Let me just find a small zone. I think I'm like 500 points away from a new Felipe scan, so we might as well do that. See what kind of scam Felipe is gonna run on us tonight. Oh, it's raining. It's raining, it's pouring, Snorlax is snoring. It's gonna be like the fastest 25 minutes ever, chat. I can't, it's gonna be like a whirlwind. I hope everybody's ready. We're all gonna have to buckle our shuckles. Medium, 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 small. So I think it's, what, 25 minutes? So we'll probably... How fast are they gonna do all the mobile games? Those always have to drag us down every year, chat. Every year. Yeah, Cacturd, where they're still talking about, like, Champions or Pokopia, and there's, like, 2 minutes left, and we're like, uh-oh. Oh, God. Guy hanging out with his Scizor in this back alley. You just need Keldeo and you're free. Oh, nice. Yeah, they're gonna show us like 10 minutes of Pokopia, even though we just got tons of information about it. Can I knock it over from here? God damn it. Why do you have to be in a thing like this? 2 minutes of mobile games. Could you imagine if they started off with Gen 10? We would all be blown away. Yeah, if they talk about Pokopia, I hope it's very quick. I hope it's very quick in nature. A guy saying he really wants a BDSP style remake of Black and White from the same company that made BDSP. Were they trying to rage bait? What's up, Gabe? Alright, can we finally get over here? I mean, I really just need Nintendo to come out with that DS peripheral tool, and then we can start getting DS games on here. Who needs Ilka Gen 5 garbage game, and they can just re-release Gen 5 as it is, or was. And we can all be happy. I mean, BDSP, oh, of course, garbage sewer level, too. Catch 6 species of Pokemon. Fuck off. No, not doing that. Yeah, you know, if they just wanted to do black and white or like Heart Gold, Soul Silver without a second screen, I'd be fine with that. I'd be a-okay with that. Unite's getting a solo mode. Yeah, I think we knew about that. For all 5 people who still play that game. Lol. Sharpedo Carnage. I mean, chat, from streaming a lot of Pokemon stuff, people do come in on a lot, more than you'd think, and say that they love BDSP, so... that opinion doesn't really surprise me, even if I don't agree with it. Alright, let's just gut this place of all the walls, and then we'll leave. I ain't catching 6 different species, or undetected. Get out of my face with that. Oh my god! Don't get out of my face with that, though. A little Mudkip. A little Mudkip, shiny for me. Get out of my way, Marshtomp! Yay! How lovely. I don't even have a shining, like, anything right now. That was just... for the love of the game. That was just a free shiny Mudkip. Just cuz. Alright, I think we got everything. Wow, I got a free shiny Mudkip. Nice. It's a Pokemon Day miracle, Chad. Mudkip is cute. We all live in a Pokemon world. I can't wait to see what type of nostalgia montage they're gonna do. Because as soon as the presents start, I know that's what they're doing. They're gonna hit us with the... over the years. Gen 1, Gen 2, 3, 4, 5... the gold standards for remakes and fire... I don't understand where... I have seen that opinion from time to time, and I don't understand where people are getting that from. Like, what makes Fire Red and Leaf Green that much worse than those games? I don't get it. Anybody that says Fire Red and Leaf Green are worse than Let's Go, I know what you are. Yuck. I'm assuming people that say that are probably people who haven't played Fire Red and Leaf Green and assume it's just like every other Pokemon game, if I had to guess. Alright, let's go visit Felipe. Is Tyler? Yes, he is. Even the FAQ Game Freak posted calls it the definitive way to play through Kanto. It is! That is true. That's a truth nuke. Oh? Oh no, that's just Victory Bell. Man, Felipe loves giving me ice. That man loves giving me Baxcalibur. I think Felipe might be a secret Baxcalibur fan, actually. Because what's going on? Do you want to go? Do you want me to catch you a Baxcalibur, Felipe? I can. A nostalgia montage with Morgan Freeman voiceover. Could you imagine? So, somebody said once that Baxcalibur's profile makes him look like he's drunk, and I think about that every time I see it. Baxy hit the bottle too much. I can't believe I got a little mudkip, a brave little mudkip. How quaint. Medium-sized. A medium-sized mudkip. How lovely. Does not gaff about Pokemon. Yeah, I don't doubt that, but if they wave a big enough paycheck, I'm sure he'd care about that. Alright, well, we got our Felipe scan, and it's this. What do I have in terms of donut? I need a good let's find a fire. I want to get my Torchic. And I don't feel like making I don't even think I have enough Tangas right now. So let's just find a good fire. Place to shiny hunt. Pidgey, I guess. Yeah, shiny Charizard looks so nice in Fire Red and Leaf Green. I can't wait to see it. Okay, what do we got? Dark, Steel. I've been rolling lots of Steel, lots of Poison, Fairy. Nothing. No, that's... I didn't even mean to talk to you, sir. My bad. Yeah, I'm gonna do Charmander for Fire Red and Bulbasaur for Leaf Green. Groundbreaking. I know. Sorry, Squirtle. They left Squirtle out. Okay, we've got Ghost, Ghost. Rock is always here. Lots of Dragon, Poison. Okay, well, there's Charizard. They say Flying, but those are all also Fire types. Do I go for a specific nature when shiny hunting? It depends. For Gimmighoul, yes. I reset until I got a modest Gimmighoul. If I do Masuda hunts, I have an Everstone on the parent. I want to know what Toby Fox is doing for frickin' Toy Story 5. What did he mean by that tweet? Wow, okay. All the fire types have just vanished altogether. Yeah, Toxtricity is one of my favorite Gen 8 Pokemon. I think Toxtricity could have gotten a cool Mega Evolution in this game. They bothered to include him, but then didn't give him anything. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. Yeah, we'll probably get Gale of Darkness and Colosseum officially announced. Did I play Gale last? I usually do a playthrough of either Gale or Darkness or Colosseum at least once a year. That's usually our tradition. really wish I could have used Toxicity more in Ranked in this game, but unless Garchomp goes away, that's not happening. That's not happening. Fire? Fire? Where's all the fire? I haven't rolled fire once for like 5 rerolls. What the frick? Will we know for sure if IVs are gone? It depends on how in-depth they get with champions. I can't wait to see, like, the UI for champions. I wanna see more. Oh. Oh, that stinks. Oh. Also stink. Oh yeah, I did the Espeon Umbreon only run and we ran into the problem with the Metatite and the item. That's right, yeah. So we're due for a Gale playthrough this year, I guess. That's a battle zone. High roar. No thanks. Battle zone deactivated. Don't need Fennekin. Damn. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen a few people, chat, put shiny locks on their bingos for tomorrow. We are not finding that information out tomorrow. Can you all be serious for 5 seconds? Why the fuck would they tell us if anything is shiny lock tomorrow? Goofies. Oh, they're gonna shiny lock you guys. It's a funny joke. We won't even know when the games come out because they're going to be Switch 2 exclusives and we don't have any way of... There's no hack for the Switch 2 yet. So we won't even know when the games come out. People putting, like, intricate little stuff... Like, we're not going to find out until the game is out. And people, like, research this, please. You don't think they will shiny lock the starters in Gen 10? Well, I wouldn't go that far. Shiny locking is probably a safe bet, but it's not an appropriate one for your bingo for Pokemon Day. That could go on your bingo sheet for Wind and Waves like a week before the game comes out. The protagonist? Yeah, Michael is not... Don't leave me here! Michael! Michael does not have the cool factor that our boy Wes has. If I had a nickel for each time a Pokemon game could have brought back the protagonist in the first game for the sequel game and it would have been really fun and cool and exciting, I'd have like 2 nickels. Which is 2 nickels too many. It would have been so sick to bring Wes back and Gale and have a battle with them. But alas. And then remember, they were also gonna bring Hilda back. Nate and Hilda in Black and White too, and they chickened out. What's up, everybody? Happy Pokemon Day! We're looking for a fire hyperspace right now, chat. It's not going well. I'm trying to find a Torchic, really, is what I'm hunting. It's at 9 Eastern in the morning. Pokemon Presents. I'll be live probably around 8:30, 8:40. And it's gonna be about 25 minutes, so they've got a lot to talk about in 25 minutes. You have to work tomorrow? No! That sucks. Oh, okay. Well, not quite. There's Charmander. That's a fire starter, but it's not the fire starter I'm looking for. There's Tepig. Okay. This game has jokes. Game has jokes. All my merch reviews years ago. Nice. Welcome back. The ancient texts. Yeah, sometimes I swear my Switch 2 is sentient. It listens. It's like, oh, she's looking for Torchic, huh? Be a shame if it never showed up. Be a shame if it just never showed up ever. Be great. Okay, this time for sure, right? Oh, okay. Whoa, you got 3. No. No. Are you joking? Not only is Torchic not here, which they don't always show you, but if Torchic's not here, I'm not going there. I don't want to see Litleo. Can I get Litleo out of this game? I don't want that. Litleo should stay in Zone 4 where it belongs. They put Litleo and Pyroar in Blueberry too, so Litleo's been in several games lately. Who would have thought? There's Charmeleon. That's kind of close. Almost. It'll be so weird to have Fire Red and Leaf Green at the same time. I've never done a... I don't think... Have I ever done a multi-hunt? It'll be Beby's first multi-hunt. I'm moving up in the world. Or down, depending on who you're asking. It's funny, because Mega Pyroar I don't think is popular anywhere. Sometimes I get a lot of Japanese-sided tweets. They love Mega Starmie, for instance. I've seen so many of their tier lists were Mega Starmies at the top. But they do not care for Pyroar. I don't think anybody cares for Pyroar. No, nobody likes Pyroar. 12 copies of Italian and French Gen 3. You can, like, license share with your Switch 1 and 2, I think. I don't exactly know how it works, but I saw somebody posting about it. Okay. Surely this time. Also, ads are gonna play, chat, but I can guarantee you, you're not missing anything. If you don't want to miss this exciting reset for Fire Den, then feel free to subscribe. It gets you such lovely emotes like touching grass. Which is what I feel the need to do every time I reset in this game. I'm very glad that Fletchling hasn't been shiny. I'm kind of tempting fate by resetting so many times in front of it. Ah, it's just the same zones over and over again with the same shit Pokemon. What star is Torchic in? 2? Torchic. EA. Yeah, 2. Rank 2. Okay. We're looking for rank 2 for Torchic. Oh, we're gonna see the starters in a few hours, chat. Oh my goodness. And then we'll get to speculate what the shinies on those are gonna be. I hope the shinies for this gen starters are much nicer than the ones for 9. I'm not the biggest fan, I'd say, of the Gen 9 shiny starters. If they had made Meowscarada's mask white, we could have had a conversation. But they didn't. Somebody said this like trying to fall asleep on Christmas Eve. Pokemon Eve. I hope the style trailer is better than the one for Gen 9. When Gen 9 got revealed, which you can go see my reaction to that on YouTube from years ago. But when they first revealed Scarlet and Violet, I swear it was a Detective Pikachu trailer. You have like the police officer poking around. It's such a... I still think it's such a weird reveal trailer. If the grass starter stands on 2 legs. Maybe this is the gen that it doesn't. Haha. Little joke for everybody at home. Maybe the grass starter won't stand up this year. We all cheered in unison. Aww. Yeah, Cacturn, it almost feels like... I mean, everything about Scarlet and Violet screams they ran out of time, but like, yeah. Maybe in the morning before... Oh, there's Torchic in 3. Google lied to me. Google AI being incorrect? Surely you jest. Hi, fellas. Alright, let's see. Is this a good one? No, that's not the right one. Fire 2, Alpha 2. Can we get a good spawn? Please. I humbly ask. Okay. No. Not looking for liddies. Mega Man's coming to the Sonic racing game. Yeah, we've known about that for months. So frustrating. Love falling off the roof in this stupid, dopey game. Alright, well this is not... We might have to reset this. Where even is... Okay, there's Torchic over here. Those are probably within reset distance. I think. But I really just want Torchic, like, right here. Okay, let's reset this. Maybe we can get Torchic a better spawn. Unfortunately, all the Sonic, like, DLC Crossworlds characters are all mute. It's very weird. See, Sega's like Game Freak, chat. Sonic, popular franchise, makes lots of money. Let's give all the games a budget of $5 and a ham sandwich. Yeah, they didn't want to pay Tom Kenny. There's gotta be enough SpongeBob voice lines where he doesn't even have to, like, come in. Just reuse voice lines. What if Gen 10 has voice acting? I do have voice acting on my bingo, chat. Which, I'm so bad at self-promo. I did put my bingo video up on YouTube if you guys want to see our bingo sheet. We will talk about it this morning. In a few short hours. Torchic, Torchic, Torchic. No, even worse. Even worse. Even worse. Dang. We're all probably going to be very disappointed. I really don't know what to expect at this point. Logic says that after the debacle of Scarlet and Violet, I'd like to at least imagine they have something kind of spicy, but it's Game Freak, so... I don't know. I just don't know. Well, again, voice acting costs money. Especially, think of all of the voice act. They would have to hire hundreds of people, chat. Across all the different languages. And that's why they don't want to do it. Shit. Fletchling, no. Yeah, even if you have, you know, tons of talent, there's only so much you can do when you have a tiny budget to work with. Yes, that's true. Voice acting is very easy to screw up. If you hire like voice directors or people who don't know what they're doing, which again, we could bring back Sonic as a prime example of this. Whatever direction they went with the voice acting in Frontier, oh my goodness. Liddies. I don't know if it's just me, but when it comes to the topic of voice acting, I feel so neutral about it. I understand that it would... why people want it and why people don't want it. Like, yeah, bad voice acting would suck and it would take away from the final product. But also, if they're gonna continue to have games like this game, like ZA, where there's just so much dialogue, it's like, oh my god. Like, it kind of starts to become exhausting when just characters just show up and yap non-stop. And I've seen people actually say that reading in Pokemon games, like, helps their kids. I wonder if reading in Pokemon games helped my, my baby brain when I first played through, like, Gen 1. And when you have voice acting, obviously, you can still do subtitles and stuff, but it's not the same. I do think, again, Pokemon does themselves no favors with the way they frame and direct scenes. Like, when you have long shots of characters' lips just flapping with no sound or anything in the background, it's odd. Yes! Yes! Good, good. Okay. Okay, chat, we're cooking. We're cooking some KFC right now. Legend of Yappers. Yeah, like the infamous Pier scene from Gen 8. Like, just don't direct it like that. don't show it. Or like when Zacian and Zamazenta turn in place in that cutscene with Hop, it's like, just don't show this. Do like a close-up of a character's face and just have the model turn in that cutscene. They're their own worst enemies. Like, you don't have to frame the scenes like this. There's so many clever tricks they could do. And they just choose not to. It's very bizarre. It honestly makes the games look cheaper. It's like you're watching the puppeteer move the puppets. It takes you out of the game. That's why, like, bringing in somebody who's talented with, like, directing would be really nice. Somebody who actually knows how to, you know... Ooh, those are some big chickies. Yeah, I keep seeing when people talk very positively about Scarlet and Violet, they always bring up the, like, great story and characters. I don't know if I would quite agree with that. The Team Star stuff in Scarlet and Violet is dreadful. I'm sorry, I just can't stand it. I don't know how you could play that and be like, ah yes, this is absolute cinema. The stuff with Arvin and like his parents in Area Zero, I think is decent. I don't know if I'd really write home about it, but it's, you know, some good stuff there. But everything else, no thanks. The story of Scarlet Violet only gets better till the end, which is also how you feel about ZA's storyline. Yeah, it's just some people talk about Pokemon game writing as if it's like... It's how I could tell people some Pokemon fans never play anything besides Pokemon. Like, why don't you play something like Red Dead Redemption 2? That'll really blow your mind. See, some really complex, nice character writing. Damn. Instead of Disney Junior ass. I did like the story. Well, I liked most of what they did with Kieran. They kind of lost me a little bit with how it ended in Blueberry. Yeah, people who dismiss like good writing and children's stuff sucks. Oh, I got my Shalfa. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so ready. Torchic, I've been waiting for you, my friend. Come on home. Come on home, Torchic. I knew you were gonna do that. Catching starters, catching starters, catching starters sucks real bad. We need to isolate. Oh no, I fell. Come on back. Okay. Oh no, it just respawned. I thought it genuinely, like, just... Oh my god. Now we're gonna... No, I killed another one by accident. Welcome home, Torchic. Perfect. Alright, alright. Yeah, we got the big chicken nugget. We got the big chicken nugget! What nature are you, my friend? Bold. The boldest Torchic. Wow. What is it, Gen 3 night, chat? Check it out. The Mudkip into Torchic? Now I need to go shiny hunt Trico. That's so funny. Yeah, the way people talk up Bluey is interesting, to say the least. Good night, Galaxy. Have a good one. Yeah, you know, if I didn't have children, I probably wouldn't go around telling people I love that show that much. But you know what? That's just me. Paw Patrol is going crazy this week, you guys. Wow, that's a big chicken. I'll take the whole line game if you want to give me more chickens, you know. Although we do need for that... we need that one to respawn. I accidentally killed 2 of them. Damn. Unfort. Also, it's kind of hard to view kid shows like that as, like, this wholesome thing when there's so much merchandise. You cannot go to any store ever, like in the entire country, without finding some sort of merchandised bluey shit. Poor chick. 1 more. 2 more, maybe. Do bronies still exist? No, I don't think so. They came out with a new generation of ponies, and that did not take off. I'll tell you what, chat. They did the 3D. They took the new gen of ponies, which it's funny that they have generations like Pokemon. It was awkward. Didn't I see Jenny Nicholson tweet, why didn't you ask her what her favorite Winx fairy is? Little kid shows doing anime battles. That's because the audience who grew up with them are now animating them. All the people who grew up with like Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball, all those early animes, like Toonami era stuff like that. They're all now working in that. We're working in the industry. Yeah, I mean they go back to Raccoon City, don't they? Looks like Chicago. Gotham City, also known as popular US city, insert here. Or Vancouver. And a lot of, like, TV shows, if you're doing, like, fake city, it's Vancouver. You think it's Gotham, but no, it's Vancouver. I keep seeing clips of Gendy... I can never remember how to say his last name right. Tartakovsky? His show Primal. I keep seeing clips of Primal on my timeline. It kind of makes me want to check it out. Got dinosaurs in it. That's cool. Oh, are you a fan, Justin? I know he's a zombie now. From what I've seen. With what he's famous for? Who? Gendy? What, Hotel Transylvania? Isn't he making another one? Isn't he making another one? Because the world needs another Hotel Transylvania. Killed by the devil. Hate when that happens. How many Hotel Transylvanias are there? Like 4, maybe? Do you have shiny Snowrunt? Snowrunt's a good choice. Or Delibird or something like that. Crabominable? Yeah, Crabominable does have a good shiny. I wish Mega Crabominable was a bit more workable and ranked. I'm sad that it's not. Yeah, Frigibax is a nice one too. Or you could get Hisui Avalug. I still need Hisui Avalug. Yeah, Mega Crab is great. I can't believe... Oh, there's Combustion. Okay. Hi, Combustion. What's up? Look at you and your new and improved shiny. Turn around. Turn around. I sure wish I had some sort of item to distract them. Very nice. Okay, okay. Let's check the rooftops. Yeah, I saw the Backrooms trailer. So silly. Where's the Jeff the Killer movie? Jeez, what a bleak lineup that is. What a bleak lineup of wow, I keep falling off the roof. God damn it. Oh. Oh no. I didn't see those. A careful combustion. The Backrooms movie feels like it should have come out like 5 years ago. Ow. Whoa! Whoa! Who is shining? Oh my god, it's Liddy season. Wow. Wait. Jeez, they're popping off! What's happening? Okay, we got some Liddies down there. Oh my... Phew, jeez. I'm like overwhelmed. Okay. What do I want to catch my Shalfa Liddy in? How about a Moonball? No! Fuck! Targeted the wrong fucking Pokemon! Oh, that was a waste of a Moonball. Love the targeting system in this game. Yes, lovely. Lovely stuff. Alright, Gab. Getting assaulted by Litwicks. Okay. Alright. Everything is calm. Everything is fine. I'm stuck back here, aren't I? Yeah, I'm stuck. Chose to restart because they aren't alpha. I do that every shiny hunt. If that's wrong, then I don't want to be right. Yeah, ignoring you. I'm ignoring you guys. I do not see. Okay. Who are the shinies down here? Oh, we got a lamp. Please throw the fucking ball! I rolled into a tub of boxes. A tub. A crate. A crate of boxes. Good. We just get away. Just get me out of here. Sometimes this game is so frustrating. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, we got a timid Litwick and another timid Litwick. I'm going back to Torchic. We have the Lampet and the Litwick over to the right of us that I have to go back to. Yeah, everybody should have like 500 shiny Litwick between this and like Kitakami. Litwick is in every game. Yeah, it's great being able to be hit by ranged attacks on ladders, on rooftops. You die so quickly in this game, and it's always frustrating. It's like the hyperspace I was in that had Klefki. And Klefki just kept hitting me with psychics and... Was it Fairy Wind or something? They kept attacking me from far away. And they killed me. They were vicious. Those were some vicious keys. Yes, Pyroar and Earth Power. Name a more iconic duo. Like, for the next Legends game, I really need them to invent more tools. We need to have smoke balls back. We need stuff like that, please. Yeah, Klefki is surprisingly aggressive. I guess it's a little troll fairy. Maybe that makes sense. Klefki just wants to ruin your day. And it's good at doing it. Okay, I hear alphas. I hear them. They're back there. Ain't gonna happen. Hope for the direct is a Switch 2 patch for PLA. That would be nice. Happy Pokemon Day. Also, can we talk about the new Stardew update? I can't believe it. Clint and Sandy. Atrocious and then boring. Who asked to ever marry Clint? I need to know. What sick freak out there? He smiled, too. The Stardew Valley dev, Eric, he smiled when he revealed it. He knew. That man knows what he's done. Oh, man. Clint, really? Also, how is Stardew 10 years old? That makes me feel even older than 30 years of Pokemon for some reason. What do you mean that game is 10 years old, huh? Oh, Clint is so lame. Sandy sucks too. I don't think she's much better. We couldn't have gotten the wizard over frickin' Clint. Yeah, I hope Haunted Chocolatier has a bit more variety. Like, half of the women in Stardew are just, like, redheaded ladies. Which one of them's based on his wife? Like, I get it. Good man. The guy likes his redheads. But it doesn't make for a very exciting character roster. Graythorn, thanks for the raid! What's up, everybody? We're shiny hunting some chickens. Make Linus a marriage candidate? Happy Pokemon Day! We've caught a few oh shit! Braythorn, thanks for the gifted subs, the 5-pack. I appreciate it.
Here is a present for you.
Boom, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated.
You.
We've caught, weirdly it's been a Gen 3 kind of night. I've caught a Mudkip, I got my Shalfa Torchic, got a Combuskin, and some Liddies.
Here is a present for you.
We're going for another Torchic, is the goal.
Here is a
Oh,
present
nice.
for you.
What'd you pull? I'd love to open some Ascended Heroes if I could find it. Here's where I would open some if I could find it. Remember, chat, they probably will announce a TCG thing tomorrow, too. Ooh, Crobat EX SIR, that's sick. For $500. Anytime I've ever opened ETBs, I get nothing. My luck with ETBs is so abysmal. Tried for Shalfa, Corviknight, and Skarmory. Oh, nice. The Steel Bird Brothers. The presents, yes. I'll be live this morning, probably half an hour, 20 minutes before it goes live at 9. Someone sold you their Hidden Fates ET. That's crazy. I think that would haunt me. How do people who sell sealed product, do they think that? Well, I'm sending the ETB that probably has the Gengar in it. Well, thanks again for the raid and for the gifted subs. I appreciate it. Have a good one. And it's boring as hell. Pogo having a boring event? Must be a day that ends in Y. Still, if I knew that I sold somebody at ETB with a Charizard in it, I would have major regrets. I miss Hidden Fates. That was such a good set. That was such a good set. I feel like the shiny sets for each gen have just decreased in quality. Like Paldean Fates, I barely even got to buy. Really want Machamp. Remember, chat, there's a lot of glitches and exploits you can do in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Including ways that you can catch any Pokemon. Yeah, are we gonna see Garchomp Z in a few hours, chat? Officially revealed? Yeah, you do get a lot of dupes when you shiny hunt in this game, don't you? I mean, I just caught 4 Liddies. How many more lits does my wick need? All this sand I got the other day. I think Garchomp Z is a mission. Right? Somebody correct me if that's not right. I think it's a side mission. So I don't think it's just a simple distribution. We will be adding Mega Superior, Primarina, and Infernape to PLZA later today. When Lechonks fly. Yeah, I have like 3 or 4 shiny Fletchling over there that we are just ignoring. That we are just happily ignoring. I am not catching those. Poplio, Snivy, and Litten. What do you even do when Inteleon and Cinderace and Rillaboom, they already all have Gigantamaxes? So what would they even get? A second Gigantamax? Like, they already have their own generational gimmick, so what are they gonna get? A second one? A Megamax? Howdy. They're a Gigantamax for your Gigantamax. We heard you like Gigantamaxing, so here's a Gigantamax for your Gigantamax. Say that 5 times fast. Yeah, I think besides Gen 10 stuff tomorrow, chat, I'm most interested in seeing what they're gonna have to say about champions. Because we know what Pokopia is pretty much about by now. We know all the mobile stuff. Like, unless there's some sort of huge surprise, which I'm not anticipating they're going to be. Like, I want to know about champions. Gigantamax Z. Yeah, how is Champions gonna portray Z moves? Do we get to see Xerneas T-pose through the air in glorious HD now? Geomancy into a big fairy move? What's up, everybody? If you're just joining, I am shiny hunting some KFC, some Torchic. We've got one. I'm trying to get one more. Starmie's Illuminate. Yo, who's a good flame body Pokemon in that gen? Do those work in Fire Red, Leaf Green, right? I can't remember. I was trying to think more about the Sevi Islands. It's like, it's been so long since I've done the Sevi Islands. Like, I remember lots of it, of course. I remember the Hypno battle in the forest and the bikers and One Island and all that stuff. But it'll be fun to revisit the Sevi Islands, because it's been a while. Yeah, didn't those abilities only begin working in the Overworld and Emerald? Yeah, I thought that was right. Emerald is Flame Body. Oh, I can't believe it took him that long. One of them almost sounded like Magby there. That was weird. Yeah, it's like when they first introduced Sturdy. The way Sturdy works back in Gen 3 is very weird. Sturdy is not what you think it was back then. Illuminate and Pickup are the only two that work. Yeah, because Pickup works with Zigzagoon and Ruby Sapphire. Too bad Compound Eyes doesn't work. Poor Butterfree. Or Venonat. Any of those buggy boys. Whoops. Well, sure, we'll check. No, come on, give me one more chicken. And again, if you plan on using something like Golbat, get ready to see the evolution pop every time you level up until you get into post-game. Can't get Crobat, Espeon, Umbreon, stuff like that. Hey, Xerox, thanks for the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Come on, Torchic. Now you gotta be shiny. Or not. Yeah, Cacturn, it's a shame that they just didn't bother with any of that. Probably. Yeah, it's funny, with all this stuff around Fire Red and Leaf Green, you realize there've kind of been cracks in the foundation since, like, day one. There's so much jank with Fire Red and Leaf Green, some of these older Pokemon titles. And again, them not having online really is unfortunate. Quite unfort. Yeah, day and night would have been very nice. Man, what do you think the budget for Fire Red and Leaf Green was? If this game, if ZA costs 13 million USD, how much did Fire Red and Leaf Green cost back in... Where did it come out? Like 06 or something like that? $200. $350. Huge. $5.63. A Macy's gift card. Oh, 04? Okay, I was close. I was close. Dang it. Come on, game. One more chicken. One more chicken. Because with Combustion, I could have the whole line now in this game. I do only need Torchic, though. So you know what? Let me mark it on my living dex. That'll be $8.55. It'll be so weird when my living dex has like 100+ new Pokemon on it. I don't know how big the Pokedex for Gen 10 is gonna be. Why did I scroll all the way to the bottom? I just need Gen 3. Oh, I need Torchic and Combustion. Okay, good. So that actually takes me to 886. Nice! We're making big progress, chat. Huge progress. Yeah, I always hope for a bigger Pokedex. I feel like X and Y, for example, that Pokedex is just way too small. $400 pre-DLC. Yeah, that seems to be the ballpark that they go for now, isn't it? You get like 300 to 400 Pokemon per game. I saw somebody say that they're bringing back the gotta catch 'em all tagline, that they're gonna have all Pokemon in Gen 10. I have a bridge you may be interested in buying. Yeah, get real. There Their arms must be very sore from the reach. Yeah, Diamond and Pearl has such a... Sinnoh does such a bad job at diversifying with types. Like, do I even need to bring up, like, the Ponyta fire type situation? They should make a game where you visit all the regions. I have to imagine the person who typed it while they were drooling. Oh my god, you guys, what if we went to all the regions and there was butterflies and rainbows and puppies? No, there'll probably be puppies. Maybe butterflies. Possibly even rainbows. Fine, I'll go get the alpha fletchling. Please catch. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, fletchling. Alright, more liddies. You know what? I'm kind of good. Unless you're Shalfas, I think I'm good. Unless you're Shalfas, I think I'm good. No, such an evil move. Get away from me. Yeah, if Ho-Oh's in the game, rainbows for sure. Rainbows for everyone. Oh, this one's always... Oh, I don't even think I targeted it. This one's always hiding. Do you think Ho-Oh is chill? Yeah, I feel like Ho-Oh's gotta be pretty chill. Oh. Hi, fellas. Don't mind me. Oh. Gosh, they're so... Look at this! Look at Fire Spin! Ridiculous! Stupid move! Go away! Oh, I can't stand fighting alphas in this game. You're just wasting my time. Go away! And then you can target it even when they're dead. Oh! You're not even shiny! I don't even know what I'm catching right now. Oh, Gab's dead. Are you shiny? Why are you aggressive? I haven't even done anything to you. Little... Oh my god. Max revives, I should have like 300 of them. Just kill them all. Kill them all, Gab. Kill them all. Oh my god, they're just... Go away! Okay, finally. Thank you. This could be the most stressful game in the whole world sometimes. My god. Especially when you're in these little, like, corridors and you're just, like, packed in here. It's so claustrophobic. I love how you can just... They absolutely did not intend for you to do it like that. Yeah, gotta love the design of this, horrid world. Nothing but shipping containers and bullshit in your way everywhere you go. Sheesh. Okay, I didn't even get time to, like, process. Okay, I got a Shalfa Gentle Lampant. I got a bold Shalfa Torchic. And a timid Shalfa Liddy. That's my haul. Yeah, let's put him in an alley with no cover. You're blocked in, there's nowhere to run, you can't escape to the roof, and you're surrounded by very aggressive enemies. Really hope the people who made this DLC aren't working on Gen 10. You know what, chat? Don't hire that guy. Jeez. Okay. Well, I finally got my Torchic, thank goodness. Been a long time coming. A Flubber Pokemon. Flubber. The only scene I remember from the movie Flubber is when he dances. And the Robin Williams is in it. That's it. That's all I know. You know what? Let's go to the dojo. Let's see our new shinies. Flubber won the Oscar. That was back when they used to do, like, animated characters would wear, like, a tie at the Oscars. They don't do that shit anymore. Well, this is nice. I like Lampet shiny. I wish it retained some of the blue and purple and Shandy. Lampet's got a cool shiny. If they're working on Gen 10 DLC, no! What would you do if Lampet hit you with a flame wheel? You're just minding your own business and suddenly a lamp hits you with a flaming wheel. Curse doesn't cut your HP. Oh, it lowers movement speed. Interesting. I did not know that. I thought Curse would work like it always does. Interesting the way they tweaked some of the moves in this game. Yeah. Oh, look! You see the spot? You see the spot on Torchic's butt? Spot detected. Don't move. Thank you. Spot detected. You're kind of a weird case, Torchic. Oh, so cute. Go. Wow, you have a weird moveset. Night Slash bounce aerial ace? What? You get bounce? That's fun. That's kind of fun. Oh, you get sword. Yeah, sword stance into. Oh wow, you get some fun stuff to work with. Shadow Claw is pretty exciting. Dig, bounce could get you out of harm's way. Rock slide. I guess you get Flare Blitz, Flame Charge. Well, I'm not a Blaziken yet, so Sky Uppercut, stuff like that's not here. Cool. Well, if they ever stop having 1,000 legendaries, Curse does cut your health. We can go, you know what, let's just pick one of the, we'll pick this one. We can go test. A bug legendary, that would be awesome. My biggest hope for the legendaries is that they're both like a different animal. Not 2 dragons, not 2 dogs. Oh, you don't have curse. Be-do-be-do-be-do-do-do. Oh yeah, it does. You're right. It does cut HP. I mean, the move should reflect it even if you use it on the dummy. It didn't mention it in the move bio either. Odd. Peculiar. Remember shiny hunting in Wild Zone 20? Good times. If you're a ghost, it does something else. Ooh, mysterious. Yeah, it just says... The user boosts its attack and defense stats in exchange for lowering its movement speed for a short time. When ghost types use this move, the effect is different. What do you mean it's different, game? Would it kill them to properly describe their shit? Yeah, Justin, I wish I had gotten to do another round of 6 Shalfas. Sad. What's up, Silver? It's different. Ugh, stop having Lucario be so easy to get. Oh wow, look at these two. T-Tar and Sableye. Ooh, sick. I would have loved them being shiny. I didn't even get to pick up a Roserade. Yeah, you like never come back here now. And by you, I mean me. I never come back to 20. There's just no point. There's no point. Alright, unfortunately, chat, I'm out of good donuts. Double unfortunate. I don't think I have a lot of berries. Let's see. I do have a lot of Kasib. I've got a lot of... I got 3 Tangas. Ugh. Time to... I haven't seen Ansha in like a few days. It's been nice. It's been nice. Now we're ruining it. Gulpin, can you believe it? Pokemon Day is tomorrow. Wow. Happy Pokemon Day! Happy Pokemon Day! No, that doesn't really work. Ansha's dad is Bryson. Bryson. That would be hilarious. Pokemon Day is today. I will be live this morning. Probably around 8:40. And then it's go time. Leon does not... Is he responsible enough to have a child? He'd take his kid to school and get lost. "30 years. My goodness. Oops. Oopsie. Yeah, I don't Pokemon is full of, questionable parents. If we're being real. No, not Kasib. Do 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 do. Wow, I keep rolling Humongo. Must be just my luck. Who is the best Pokemon parent? Would Nanu count? He kind of looks after, like, Acerola. I don't know why that was the first example that came to my head. What are some good examples? I can't even think of any. Melanie? Ash's mom? I mean, I do like Ash's mom. Delia. Miss Ketchum. Yeah, I'm kind of only thinking of the bad examples right now. Yeah, they kind of all suck. They all make questionable choices. Sparkling Grass, not bad, but teensy, bad. I mean, I think it really is just like Ash doesn't have a dad. It's like Ancha's father. Are we ever gonna know who the father is? No, because it's not important to them. They don't think it's important enough, so essentially the characters, like, don't exist. Electric 2 Alpha 2 isn't... Do I still need Electrike and Manectric? I think I do. We might keep this just for that. Yeah, I do. You know what? Sure. Let's go roll for an Electric Den. I would say Den. Hyperspace, Zone, interchangeable. Yeah, you might be right. It might be Peony. He at least cares. That puts him above, like, Norman. Turo. I feel like the professor design is definitely going to be a downgrade from Sada and Turo, but I'm ready. Okay, I need Electric now. No, they're not blood related. I think Getsus probably passed N on to those, like, two ladies. You raised this weird child that I found in the woods one day. I've always liked to imagine Getsus, like, creeped into a hospital and, like, broke into the... he broke into the ward with all the newborns and he just took a random baby. That's always what I've liked to believe. This isn't the worst electric zone I've ever seen, but... wasn't him being raised by Pokemon, like, all orchestrated by Getsus? I can't even remember at this point. Getsus is not a good dude. Getsus is not a nice guy. Speaking of Abracadabra, I do need them shiny at some point. Even if their shinies have deteriorated. Yeah, Getsus has lots of charges against him. Have a good one, CB. Thanks for hanging out. Hydreigon that knows frustration. Everybody loves Getsus's Hydreigon with frustration. I mean, that's a little bit of, like, environmental storytelling, is it not? A bit of show, don't tell. Helios talks, we need Electrike. One of my all-time favorite Pokemon pictures is that picture of Masuda sitting next to the beta artwork of N, and N just looks so, like, gnarly and weird and fucked up. He looks unhinged. I wonder if we'll see Masuda tomorrow. Alright, let's check this place out. Pichu, Mareep, Electrike. And we got lots of sheepies. And then on this side, Pichus. Not what I'm looking for. More sheeps. Well, unless they're on the rooftops, this is a bit unfortunate. Ow, stop! These sheeps are beating me up! They're beating my ass! Oh. Hello? Who's shiny? I heard something. Is it up here? Yeah, it's Pichu. We're gonna have to reset. Yeah, there's been quite a few wars in Pokemon. Yeah, you think they'll bring the shiny sound back for Gen 10, chat? Okay, where was that den? I already forgot. Over here. Yeah, it'd be nice if the shiny sound in this game had, like, actual directional, like, you could figure out where it came from. Sometimes it plays twice, sometimes it behaves oddly. Okay. Pichu's. Damn it! I don't want any cotton candy sheep. Where's... Ah, this game. They're doing everything in their power to not let me have the shiny I want. Yeah, that's true. I've definitely noticed that, especially doing the rogue fights for points over and over again. Yeah, sometimes the mega rogues will just fight you. I feel like Staraptor does that a lot. Like, Staraptor always runs up to you and pecks you. They will just ignore your Pokemon. Because... Okay. Well, we got one. I kind of would prefer sheepies over... I got a few Shalfa-Pikas as is. We'll take it, we'll take it. Yeah, I still think Zygarde is the hardest fight in this game. Mostly because I could barely even see, like, the Oko box. It was like, I couldn't figure out where it was being telegraphed, so I would just get blown up. The Alpha Blissey. Oh, the Alpha Blissey. The Alabaster Icelands is the worst area in PLA. I like the temple. That's the only cool... Oh, you guys know me. I think snow areas in games are so boring. Yep, that's lots of wide open white snow and ice. Thrilling. It's like these are fantasy games and they all do winter as if it's like winter in real life. Why? Make the snow purple. Who cares? I don't need to play these games for more realism. Like, if I want to see some miserable, depressing winter, I could look outside my window right now. And these games don't even depict that. Like, they don't depict, like, you know, a town that got, like, a snowplow through it and... You know, like, big piles on the street corners of filthy, dirty snow. They're not even making it real enough. Playing games for fun? Don't tell Rika that. No fun allowed. See, that's what Mario always tends to get right. Their ice areas are always very fun and whimsical and full of joy. And usually a great soundtrack. Yeah, snow in video games is always so clean and pristine. Old Nintendo Power interview. One of these days, I'd like to go through all my old Nintendo Power magazines on stream with chat. I think that'd be fun. A look back. I don't have, like, every issue, but I have a lot. I have specifically from, like, the early 2000s, I have a lot of Nintendo Powers. More exciting snow song. Do 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 do. I can even hear like Mario picking up the baby penguin in my head, clear as day. Wah, wah. And there it goes. There goes the penguin right off the cliff. How many children did that amuse back in the day? How many kids laughed evilly as they threw the baby penguin off the mountain? There goes my hero. Oh, love that little baby penguin. Hey, the big penguin cheats. The big penguin can knock you off of that ice slide. Mother Penguin is a liar and a fraud, so I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. Oh yeah, they definitely did not implement it. For some reason, they thought getting stuck in, like, snow and mud in Sinnoh was, like, the coolest thing ever. It's definitely not. I do like Ice Cave. Like the cave before getting to Blackthorn in Gen 2. Huge fan. But the blinding, like, white, like, getting to Snow Point and getting stuck in the snow, that just sucks. Never, even as a kid. I was like, okay. Anyway. Yeah, I don't think a lot of modern gen Pokemon fans realize how weird it was to get Eevees in a lot of older Pokemon games. Like the Leafeon and Glaceon shenanigans with the Ice Stone and stuff like that, or Espeon and Umbreon and Fire Red, Leaf Green, like, it was not a guarantee that you would get 500 Eevees of every variety into, like, Switch Pokemon games. Ooh, a poison cave would be sick. God, you know what the worst cave that they've done recently? That awful one in Kitakami. Just boring brown cave. You can make a case for several caves in Scarlet Violet, I think. Oh, we got an Electrike. Alright, it's time. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. No, thank you. No Thunder Shocks, please. Okay, we got one Electrike. Anybody else? Anybody over here? Excuse me, sheepies. Cheese cave. Cheese cave. In the middle of our cheese. Okay, are any of you fellas shiny? I don't think so. Pichu shiny is so hard to differentiate. Okay, let me mark Electrike on my list. Alright, that's 887. The best video game to do a cheese level is Super Circuit. Although I do really like the remix of... I don't like the track, but I like the remix of Cheeseland in 8. Doot 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 doot. Super Circuit had some great tracks. I like the present one too. The present Giftland or Gift I can't even remember what it's called. How'd you see me over here? Ribbonland! Ribbonland, yes. Shout out to Ribbonland. Sunset Y. Is that the one with the Shy Guys and the TPs? I might pick up Bonanza if I see it for good sale. Ice cream level, that's fun. Yeah, I saw they had the Lego stuff go up earlier. The ice level in Bonanza was fun. A burger level. Finally, a level for a sensible American like me. Oh! Ooh, that's a Shalfa Electric. Yeah! We did it! That was so easy. I don't know why I said I kind of croaked that out. Yeah! Yeah! Nice. Alright, so we'll evolve... Well, maybe we'll get another one. Let's check natures. Bashful Quiet. We could certainly get another one. Bonanza's so fun. Other than Bolton? Nah, that goes to Mabostiff. And it's, like, quite frankly, not even close. Pichus? Shiny Pichus? Emerald Rush event? That sounds like something from Splatoon. That sounds like something from Splatoon. I mean, we're talking about Pokemon Day, obviously, but I am excited for the next Nintendo Direct. They probably won't show me 3D Mario anymore, or still, but maybe they'll have something else. I think people are predicting them to have a big presents or direct. They're gonna do one in March. What if there's nothing in March? April? April? Let's check the rooftops. I have a hankering to check the rooftops right now. Don't run away, fellas. You don't see me. Don't panic. Oh, well, something there, shiny. But whomst? Oh, you, over here. More Pikas, please. Nothing over there, alright. Yeah, I think, do they usually let you pre-order on Pokemon Day? It's gonna be really nasty if, if they sell Gen 10 for $80. I really, really hope they don't. That would be a nightmare, quite frankly. What do we think, chat? Are they gonna charge 80 bucks or 70 for Gen 10? $90? Chad, if they charge $90, I think the world would explode. Outer Wilds 2 is already 40. Yeah, they're so greedy. Trying to charge $80 for Outer Wilds 2. Get out of my face with that. This industry is just like sick. I would take a Shalfa Pichu game, you know, if you feel like it. Well, it's like the tweet that I brought up the other day. Nintendo gets to get away with a lot of this, chat, because who else is really cranking out all these games? Like, is Microsoft cranking out tons of games? No. Sony, even on their best days, don't really have a huge lineup. An instant bingo? What would that be? I thought that was a shiny Electrike, but it's the pole. Yeah, just to shut them down. They're both doing it too. It isn't just Microsoft. Sony just closed, what, Blue Point? Horizon Hunters Gathering. Is that really the name of that game? That's hysterical. I mean, those games do sell, so somebody out there is buying them. Is that Pikachu shiny? No. I wish the music in the hyperspace zones weren't so boring. Dreary, yeah. That's a good word to describe it. It is dreary. It's crazy that we're still getting live service games, like, actively releasing. And then they always crash and burn. It's like, well... yeah, what did you expect? I think we can reach over here, but I'm not entirely sure. A fantasy world based on people's subconscious and dreams. Yeah, you think this would be more interesting than it ended up being, huh? I mean, not only did they not learn from Concord, they, like, turned around and Jeff Keighley announced that Highland game, and that's, like, already closed down. Or at least not doing great. High Guard. Maybe it wouldn't help if it didn't have such a generic name. Like, Square Enix might have some of the goofiest named games I've ever seen, but at least I can remember, like, the Elliot game. At least I remember that. It isn't like High Guard. That's just so bland. They're trying to do, like, the Disney thing, like Tangled. Brave. Frozen. They're trying to keep it short and sweet and make it marketable. Like Overwatch. They want to be like Overwatch. But they don't have the sauce. Not even Overwatch has the sauce anymore. The sauce is unpredictable. Enchanted in Spanish, of course. You gotta have one word, slick title. Yeah, Anthem. Overwatch is such a fascinating... like, every time I think about Overwatch, I just think it's so interesting how they failed to really capitalize on that game and its massive success. The Princess and the Frog. I mean, that's a pretty vague title, too. Kind of. What princess? I don't know. What frog? Who is this frog? Well, that might be because Tangled is, like, a genuinely good movie. Tangled is, like, one of the few really excellent... I don't even want to say modern, because Tangled does not feel like a modern movie. I almost read that as Rayquaza for a second. My favorite Disney princess, Rayquaza. Rapunzel the Rayquaza. Oh Rayquaza, let down your giant tail. Descend from the skies and break up Groudon and Kyogre fighting. You're hyped for the presents? So am I! I am excited. It is at 9 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, so whatever time zone that is for you. I will be live a little early. We're gonna hang out, get our last minute speculations in, and then we're gonna check out the presents. And I will upload it onto YouTube later. Yeah, we can't have queens. It's just like Zelda, too. Everybody has to be a dainty purity princess. That Pikachu is not shiny. Never mind. It's like, Zelda has to de facto be queen in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom because there's literally nobody left. Her father is dead, a ghost. She has her mother's long dead. Maybe if they weren't so piss scared about telling a genuine good story, we could have had like a fun coronation cutscene in Tears of the Kingdom instead of Secret Stone, Demon King, the imprisoning war. You don't see why a ghost can't be a king? You know what? Maybe that's on me. Maybe I should stop being prejudiced against ghosts. So sorry to any ghosts out there. Forgive me. You know what? I didn't even think about it. That's on me. That's on me. Legend of Zelda? Screw that. It's the Legend of Link. Any Smosh fans out there? I'm gonna think about that. About Ian dressed as Link during the whole time I watched the live-action Zelda movie. The entire time, I'm gonna think about that. As Ian Hecox dressed up as Link. We have so much time in here, I don't even need to have to be in the menu. The first trailer for the live-action Zelda is going to be insane. I can just imagine, like, the epic orchestral Zelda theme that's gonna start blasting. Once upon a time, there was a boy in a fairy. A sex pest. Is he gonna, is Movie Link gonna drop a Well, excuse me, princess. The teaser won't show Link talking. Yeah, that's right. How are they gonna handle that? Somebody needs to nuke Hollywood. If Link says that, somebody's head should roll. Yeah, I hope they don't make Link an idiot either. Okay, I was like, I know that Pichu is shiny. Yeah! Nice. So I have the whole line, Shelfa now with Pikachu. Got Pichu, Pikachu, and now Raichu. Nice. Alright, I just want one more Manectric, chat. One more Manectric. I do need to, I need to let you go, chat, so you can all get in your beds and... or get through your workday and get to the present. Right, Link like Chris Pratt's character from Guardians of the Galaxy. What a horrifying sentence. Oh, did that just happen? I mean, there's definitely a few Quirk Chungus millennial lines in the Mario movie trailer for Galaxy. When Toad sees Yoshi and he's like, who's that? A dinosaur just shows up and eats people? What's up with that? He says something like that. Oh, he's right behind me, isn't he? Yeah, the Chris Pratt thing especially is rancid because now everybody loves making the same unfunny joke a million times anytime there's a video game movie. Busy getting Koopas! Yeah, Fire Red and Leaf Green come out tomorrow, chat. Or today, actually. So we'll start going through Fire Red and Leaf Green on Saturday. I'm kind of excited. It might take me 50,000 years to get through the game, doing only shinies. But I've never... It's gonna be a new shiny hunting experience for me, and I'm excited for that. I think it might come out after the presents. I'm not sure. I don't know when exactly it launches. We don't know the answer to that yet either, unfortunately. If Ho-Oh, Deoxys, Lugia are in there. If I have to hack in Deoxys, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed. I mean, I might even try to complete some Living Dex stuff in Fire Red Leaf Green. There's still a few Gen 1 shinies I need to get, like Raticate. Because they haven't put Raticate in any games. I picked up one Rattata from Let's Go, and now I need Raticate now. The rat, that's Kate. Yeah, I don't know if they'll talk about any of that in the presents tomorrow or what. Also, we need to find out like what's going on with Pokemon Home with Fire Red Leaf Green. Because if it's not available at launch, it's going to make people's lives a lot more difficult. Imagine you could bring your Kadabra from Leaf Green and put it in Pokemon Home, and then put it in PLA and evolve it. And then send it back. Home is delayed until morale improves. It's too low. Is Spinda in there? No. I wish. Fire Red and Leaf Green they do have a good amount of Gen 2 Pokemon. Also the Unknown. The Unknown is kind of a big one for me, at least. I wonder what Game Freak's morale is right now. I wish I had a way of, like, reading a meter that would show me. Are they feeling optimistic, or are they feeling... Like, there's no way the devs that worked on Scarlet and Violet were like, yeah, everybody's gonna love this. Devs know when their writing is on the wall. Yeah, they could make it one way, which would be lame. Which, let's just be honest, would be really lame. They gave more love to... I mean, do you blame them from, like, a Game Freak developer point of view? That's gotta be such a fresh and unique project to work on instead of just Pokemon game number, like, 63. As an artist, you know, or, like, a developer, that's probably, like, a breath of fresh air. Yeah, they don't have anything that needs to coincide with Beast either. They don't have to do an anime, they don't have to have movies or merchandise. It's probably quite refreshing for the team that worked on that game. I hate having to wait for your... Go, Gab! You risk me getting zapped by a bunch of sheeps. Man, if I had a nickel for every useless Hondu berry. Stop following me. Why am I still picking up antidotes? Just have full heals. Last ads of the night are playing, chat. Heads up. Yeah, is it gonna be Ocarina, Breath of the Wild? I'm going to guess, like, Link to the Past, Ocarina. Messy. This Pokemon Home and everything about it is messy. That should be their secret tagline. Pokemon Home. Messy. It's just a big old mess. Shrug emoji. We don't even know how this happened. Was there any merch news tonight? I kind of doubt it, but I'll look. No, they just revealed the Pikachu plush that we already looked at the other day, so it's fine. I know! The SS Anne model is insane. Like, how much is that gonna be? Not that I have the room for it, but it's such like a weird novelty piece of merchandise. It's so weird. That's not their style. Usually Pokemon does not release merchandise of like, you know, places or buildings in games. That is not their style. It's very different. And I have no idea if they're gonna bring it over here or not. Because it still sucks ordering stuff from Japan. It's not better. At least not yet. I think somebody said this in chat yesterday, but like, yeah, we need another boat in Pokemon. The SS Aqua, the SS Anne. Big fan. Come on, game. One more Electrike. That's all I want. Yeah, the abandoned ship in Gen 3. That's one of my favorite parts of the coast in PLA, that ship that's like crashed into the coast and there's a bunch of Chatot that spawn there. Bodie McBoatface. No truck? Aww. Forbidden. We'll probably get those Pikachu. I feel like we'll get those Pikachu over here. I don't know, chat. Like, how much of this shit is gonna get scalped? I'm kind of scared. Like, are they gonna list that Pikachu plush when I'm not at my computer, or and like 1,000 people are gonna buy it and it'll be sold out? Probably. Let's face it, probably. Okay, you guys are kind of like pissing. You know what? I'm gonna ignore you. You can run away. Enjoy your freedom, Pichu. Go be free. The sound effect when a Pokemon attacks like your ground type with electric is so goofy. The inevitable anniversary. Yeah, they're definitely gonna reveal some sort of TCG product tomorrow, and it's like, well, good luck.
Here is a present for you.
Hey, Zoruru, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Uh-oh, excuse me. I've got to run away from the sheep. That's like great out of context. What, Gab? Gab, what was that? Sometimes your Pokemon, it's almost like your Pokemon deliberately disobey you sometimes. Alright, we at least got the gold ball. Somewhere. Was the new Pokemon movie on the bingo? Was there? That would be a good one. Which again, if you missed the bingo chat, here it is. Favorite Pokemon? Garchomp. Even if this Garchomp likes to go haywire. Excuse me, sheepies. We reach it from here, we can. My least favorite Pokemon? Oh, I attacked them up there. I actually attacked them from up there. That's funny. I mean, it's probably something like Mabostiff. Lol. Favorite shiny? That would probably be something like Reshiram. Look at this Mareep hiding in the corner here. Collateral sheep damage. Watchog. 'Did we get everything, chat? Oh no, we didn't go in here. There's almost always spawns in here, but sometimes the game's like, no. Hoping to see cast form again. Yeah, you know, I hope cast form is in Gen 10. That's valid. We got Kecleon in this game, which was nice. Yeah, the presents is at 9 in the morning, chat, Eastern. So whatever time zone that is for you. Six hours. Bright and early. They always love doing early shows. 5% in one area, 1 day a week in BDSP. Yeah, Castform has been in no games. It's like Talo. There's a few Gen 3 Pokemon that have just vanished off the face of the earth. Oh, Joke, thank you for the sub! Chat, can I get some boopers for the first time sub? Thank you, thank you. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the booper paradise. I mean, Castform's definitely not a competitive powerhouse Pokemon, but I do think it's cute. Who is aggroing me? Alright, we'll give it a few more tries for another Electrike, and then we'll probably call it. I gotta set up stream for this morning. Gotta get everything ready. Primal Castform. Why doesn't that exist? Yeah, Fire Red and Leaf Green means we can do some unknown shiny hunting, which is fun. I mean, the news won't be going anywhere, so... Full odds unknown shiny hunting sounds so miserable. Yeah. It doesn't sound great. But there's not many games you can shiny hunt unknown in to begin with. Heard there might be speed up. I don't think so. This is Game Freak, chat. They don't want us cheating. They don't want us doing exploits. They want us to be good little Pokemon trainers and play the game exactly how they intended. Alright, well, that wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but it'll do. Yeah, that's a literal 0% chance. Chat, it's just gonna be the game. There's gonna be no bells and whistles. It's just going to be Fire Red and Leaf Green. That's precisely why they're not on NSO. They don't want you having access to tools that can speed up or slow down or reverse, go back. Yep, it's gonna be a ROM. It just kills me so much that they don't have online. I feel like it would have been a much easier pill to swallow if they had online. Whoa, were you shiny? Yeah. Damn. Nice. I didn't save. Didn't matter. Haha, beastin' on him! Beastin' on him! Oh, the loneliest Shalfa Pikachu. The loneliest. How have I got more Shalfa Pikachus? At this point, my goodness. Alright, I think I'm pretty satisfied with that. One Alpha Pikachu for the road. Let's get out of here, Gab. Yeah, it looks like the Game Corner will be in the game for EU people. It's just going to be rated E10, I think. It'd be so weird to have like Voltorb flip and Fire Red Leaf Green. Wait, where do I leave? Here. Yeah, everyone knows with Pokemon, you gotta get your gambling through the trading cards. Keep buying packs, little Timmy. You'll pull that Gengar eventually. Well, chat. Jeez, I've already streamed for 3.5 hours. Usually don't go that late on Thursday, but it is a special occasion, chat. It is a special occasion. Yeah, little Timmy can't even buy any TCG products. Even if he wanted to. But I picked up some good shinies tonight, chat, so I'm happy. We looked through the Fire Red Leaf Green shiny decks. I picked up my Torchic at long last. It was kind of a Hoenn kind of night. Is this setting the tone for tomorrow? Maybe there'll be a surprising amount of Gen 3. It's an omen. It's an omen. Alright, well chat, I will see you guys in a few hours for Pokemon Days Presents. Again, it's at 9 Eastern in the morning. We'll be live a little bit before. Probably around 8:30, 9:40. So feel free to stop by and hang out. It's gonna be an insane, insane ride. Emerald Shadow Drop? No way. But check out the Discord if you're new here. Shout out to the YouTube viewers and the VOD watchers. Thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. Hope you're all excited for Pokemon Day. For better or for worse. It's here. And I will see you guys in a few hours for the big show. Oh my god, it doesn't feel real. I don't know if it'll feel real in a few more hours, but it doesn't feel real. Alright, everybody. I'm out of here. I will be back shortly for Pokemon Presents. Oh my god. Thanks for all the raids and all the gifted subs tonight as well. Oh, and the super chat. Thank you, everybody, for the support. See you guys in 6 hours. Oh my god. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god. Bye.